Jesper. Shift the old girl, I'll put her back in this shed and make way for start setting up the lamb rearing pens. So this is the lamb rearing shed we're going to use again this year. So just I need to take a wee bit of this stuff out, and went to West Timber yesterday, got some wood shavings, so shout out to Steve from West Timber for that. Thank you very much. I was looking for dry shavings because I left it a bit late. There's no point in putting wet stuff in here. So got our dry shavings there, and we'll just continue to potter away at this over the next couple of weeks until we're ready to chuck a milk feeder in here, and we'll be into lambing. So, but first we've got to go shift some sheep, shift some brakes for cattle and sheep. Down here with the hoggets, ewe lambs, they need another shift on their runoff paddock, so just gonna shift it off. Got a fence already set up over here. We'll whip this one down. We shifted their crop yesterday. When I turned up here, they were all sitting down, which is good. Means they're fully fed, enjoying the sun, ruminating and all that fun stuff. So we'll shift this fence, Snowy? So I've run out of standards, didn't quite make it to the end, so but these girls are fed. That's good. We'll have to come back another day with some more standards. Pick up my hat. Just while I remember, make sure you're subscribed. Click that subscribe button, and that'll help us grow, and it'll remind you when we get videos released. Oh, hello. Ooh, you don't like Snowy. Snowy, she doesn't like you. Oh, I'd appreciate that heaps. Thank you. We'll just connect this one up. And off to the heifer calves. Now, girl. Don't be like that. Little dog's not going to hurt you. So just in here with the heifers, beef heifers, they're a bit camera shy. They're not very well trained yet, but we're just shifting their brake. And I gave them some oat baleage here yesterday, but they seem to be loving that oat baleage, which is good. So that break will last them a couple of days. We'll set up another one and be done in here. There's another fence I can't finish putting up. This is what I use to hang the reel on at the end. You put it in the ground, stand on it, chuck my reel on here. There's meant to be a loop, but I just noticed now said loop is broken, so I have to go and weld that back up, and we'll have to come back and do this again. Okay. this out a wee bit. Bale fed to these heifers. These are probably pretty well done in this paddock, so once they finish this baleage, we'll shift them on. Just got a couple of wee bits to tidy up with them, and then they're going to go up onto the top. Oh, you can't see me. Onto the top, up here. Yeah, these are the in-calf rising 2 and rising 3 heifers. Yeah, not too bad. What are they? They are 6 weeks-ish. 6 weeks from calving. So yeah. Just going to maintain their body condition because, especially the first calvers, we don't want them to be too fat when they calve, because that's when we have all sorts of dramas and issues, and then we've got to start pulling calves and whatnot, and it's not very fun. So make sure that the first calving heifers aren't too fat. Just here in the lamb rearing shed, I just got some timber in here, just planing that down for a project coming up at the hill house. So I'm going to do a bit of an upgrade up there, but that'll be in a future video. So just planing that timber, and we actually want wood chip in here, so just thought I'd do it in here, get a bit more wood chip on the floor. These pellets are what we use for the lambs to stand on to drink, so I'm going to run them over just over here, and we're going to water blast them. And then, yeah, pretty well right to shift that timber and start putting some wood chip down. We've got our 2 pellets clean, that one and this one, pretty good. Now we'll unload the trailer, chuck some wood shavings in there. So that should be pretty good. It's quite fine. It's just shavings, so like plainer shavings. Yeah, we might have to put some sawdust on top or some wet it down just lightly until the lambs actually compact it. And, yeah, but I think they'll be nice and warm in there. Last year we just had wet sawdust and it didn't soak up the moisture, so this year will be a lot different. And then we've got some big glass kind of fronts that came from Dad's house that we're going to use for the front, let the sun in, keep the rain and the wind out. So, no, one job done, looking good. Welcome back. Been a couple of days. Yesterday rained, so I went to Rangiora, did some jobs, groceries and farm stuff ready for lambing shed, all that fun stuff. So here with the heifers again, just going to shift their brake again, and they're due for another bale of oat baleage. Yeah, it's certainly wet. I don't actually know how much of this paddock I'm going to end up grazing. I might even go probably halfway because the bottom end of this is really wet, and just don't really want to wreck the grass that's here, try and find somewhere a bit drier for them to graze. Work in progress, but we'll get the fence shifted, get them onto a new grass break. So we've got them shifted, that fence pulled down, pretty happy there. Sun's just come out, so makes it a bit nicer. And then just finishing putting this fence up, and then we will go on to the next one. Sit, cuz. It's got these early ewes. They'll probably come into the yards in the next couple of days, but just want to shift them across this road into that paddock. Yeah, lots of roads to shift them across. Just me today, no Georgia. So, should run pretty smoothly as long as they play the game. Got the dogs on that side. Pretty grubby, poor girls. Pretty wet at the moment. She'll take it quietly so they go around the right side of the gate. Don't get up. Perfect. Good bit of tucker in there for a few days. We'll go and grab their salt block and chuck that in their paddock too. Healthy, read. So next job on the list of things to do is these ram lambs. So most of them were mated with hoggets, and the other ones just ones that we had left over. So they all need to come in, get a crutch, get away, and we need to sell as many as possible because they're running out of feed, and now the feed's quite prioritised towards all the in-lamb ewes and next year's lamb crop. So these are surplus to requirements and need to get rid of them. So here in the car at home, we got to set up another fence for these hoggets. So they're pretty well done for what they need to do in this break. And yeah. Ready for another feed, girls? Yeah, pretty well good in here. Whip up another one. Take this one down. Rinse and repeat. So that's that break finished. Got these girls happily eating away there. Gonna go cut another line about 50 metres up here, and we'll start setting up a break for the next time. But they're happy now, eating away. So we've got a second fence put up, cut all the way through. Yeah, so the trees there at the end of the paddock, it's probably another 2, 3 rakes on this side, and then we've got all this right hand side stuff to do. So looking like it'll last us till for about another month, I think, which will be good. Right, we'll go and finish putting up that fence that we didn't do on Monday. Right, another fence all done. We're done over here for these girls. Go away. Be off with you. Here, go. 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 Here. Come on up, you hole. Get up. Get up. We're done. This job. Just going to count these. These are the prime ones, so these will go to our freezing works. We'll see which company. Those ones over there, at the back, are stores. They'll probably go to Canterbury Park. There's a few primer ones in there, but just haven't been shorn, and pretty much the ones you get docked on if you went to the works at the moment. So we'll count these out, see how many we've got. 63. 63 there, so I'll write that in my notebook, diary, and here. Riveting television, prime. Right, what do we got over here? So we can count these in pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22. 22 of them. There's one tooth, but he can still go to Canterbury Park. This won't be worth anything. Maybe 60 bucks. What did I say? 22. Canterbury Park. And then ones that I don't want to sell, these ones, so lame, look a bit crap, small, funny wool, just ones that won't line up very well. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13 there. So they'll get a drench and just hang around here for a bit longer and hopefully tidy up. What have we got there? 13. Scuzz ones. Cool. Right, now we've got to decide where they all go. Get them behind. So the plan is, big prime lambs can go out by the cattle yards for the night. The other 2 lots can just stay in some grass paddocks around the yards, because I've got some more to pull down off the hill tomorrow. Just some stragglers, a couple of lambs in there. So I will do that tomorrow and probably add to these, maybe a couple. You can go into that grass pen. They can make their own way in there. We'll just shut that gate so they don't chew the cords, because that has happened before. And then we'll go and turn all the power off so we don't fry anything overnight and call it a day. Right, we will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Another beautiful day here in Canterbury. It's just like spring. Up here on the hills, getting these stragglers in. I've got Alfie, Cuz. Below! Up there somewhere in the scrub. and they've lost them. Blue! Where'd they go? Jasper? Oh, you... No, don't. No. There they are over there. I don't know if you can see them, hiding in the scrub. Blue! So these are all the pokey buggers that are hard to muster, that always stay in the scrub, that just be annoying. So we'll get them on their way. Well, I go, Alfie. Red, red, red. Well, I go, Alfie. Well, I go, Alfie. Well, I go, Alfie. Where's the rest of them gone? It's not them all. Well, I go, Alfie. Well, I go. Just one. Oh, Snowy. Where are they? Here they are. Yeah. Go away. So I think we've got them all out. Hopefully we've got them all out. The dogs had a good run around. Look at you, Snowy. Me? We'll go and whip them into the yards and sort them out. Yuck. Ah, oh, you jumping little critter. You'll break your leg. Right, so out of those stragglers, there's 3 of the neighbour's sheep. Just trying to sort out whose they are. There's a few lambs. There's 6 of our ewes that I've just chucked up on the hill in a different paddock. With some skinnies and other bits and pieces. Yeah, so it's a good mob to get sorted out. They jump over fences and just to create a big pain in the bum, but that's good. We will wait and see, yeah, what the neighbour comes back with. That might be him there actually. Alright, okay, he didn't want them back. Right, we'll keep those 3 then, chuck them with our ones and scan them. They're probably dry because they haven't been running with a ram, so hopefully we can contain them in the paddock up here. And then you 3, what do we do with them? Poke them somewhere. Yeah, come up with a plan, another plan. So it's Matariki weekend today, or this weekend in New Zealand. Today's Friday. So some people coming around tonight, and this, yeah, we might knock off early. It's meant to be a public holiday today. That kind of doesn't really matter when you're a farmer. Oh no. Oh no. Got it. Bailage smells good. It smells like beer. Oh, lovely. No wonder they like it. Just putting another gate in here, blocking up that gap. I'm going to graze the triplets, so early triplets that are going to lamb around here somewhere. We'll just graze them through these holding paddocks and lanes and stuff just to keep them ticking along, because there's only 9 of them. So yeah, they can come into here and graze. Good bit of a pick in here, and then they'll go down the lane. Well, that might do it for today's video. Have a great weekend, everyone. I don't know when this will come out. But yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, please click that button, give us a thumbs up, drop a comment, all that stuff helps us with the algorithm, and helps us grow the channel. So much appreciated. Thanks very much. See you in the next one.